Good Money Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Whoopin Bet Show here on YouTube, presented by the Kota Sports Gambling Network. Today is a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, let's talk about it real quick, and then let's just move on. Let's put it behind us. Let's lock it in the case. Let's throw away the key. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about yesterday's 0-5 day, minus 5.4 units. Again, we saw some things in our handicapping that didn't work out. It was a miss. It was just a completely missed day. And you're going to have that. On the year, we're still 15-11, plus 6.9 units. We're up money this week as well. So again, trust the process. As long as it's not the Philadelphia process, we'll be just fine here on the Whoopin Bet Show. But again, yesterday is an interesting day. Underdogs 2-1. The overs were 3-0. I know we followed the under trend there going into Friday. I think the unders coming into Friday were like 8-3. I believe, and then 3 straight overs here on Friday night. So again, you love points. You just don't love points when you have the under. So here we go. First game on the slate here for today, May 14th, Saturday. Mercury on the road, -2 versus Storm, plus 115 on the money line. Over under 163.5. Now these two teams obviously played earlier in the week in Phoenix with the Mercury getting that 20-point win, 97-77. However, the Storm were missing. Mercedes Russell was out, non-contact, non-basketball injury, and then Epiphany Prince and Stewart were out because health and safety protocols. I'd expect them to be out as well today, just looking at the line. One thing I know that's for certain, is Seattle's not going to shoot that bad as they did down at Phoenix, right? I really don't think they did. They 38% of their shots from the floor, 39.3% from the arc. That's not a Storm team that we know. That's not a Storm team that we know. So again, the Storm at home here, underdogs. Mercury -2. I'm gonna stick to what I said earlier in the week. The Mercury get it at home. They take care of business at home. Later in the week, I think the Storm are gonna take care of business. So I'm gonna take the Storm here +2. And then, of course, I'm going to take the Storm money line too, plus 115. So those are my two plays here. Again, we're making it easy today, right? Don't overthink it. Don't go into this. Don't do that. Just stick to what we know. The Storm are without 3 players. That's what we know. That they're at home. They shot poorly, so poorly against the Mercury earlier in the week, and they're playing the same team they just lost to. So I just think that there's some positives there. Obviously, there's some negatives there. If you're looking at the Mercury -2, it's like, well, they just beat the Storm by 20. Why don't you take them, Pace? I like the Storm here to bounce back. They don't shoot as poorly here on Saturday afternoon. And I think they can cover. And I think they can possibly win this contest as well, right? So I'm going to go here, Storm plus 115 and the Storm +2. Those are our two plays for this game. 2 more games on today's slate. That was a weird But the next game, we have the Sparks, LA Sparks on the road, plus 212, taking on the Connecticut Sun, who have only played 1 game. Sun -6 at home, over under 157.5. Here, if I had to play of the day, it'd be for this game. All right, so listen up. If you haven't been listening before, that's fine. Listen up for sure for this play. The Sparks 2-1 against the spread will play their 4th straight road game, ladies and gentlemen. Their 4th straight road game, and at some point, all that traveling has to catch up to them, right? At some point, they're not going to be able to successfully put out or I should say, they're not going to be able to put out a good basketball product with their 4th game in a row here on the road. Excuse me, I don't think it's on the road, but it's just their 4th game here. So we're gonna go to the Sun. We're gonna go to the Sun, and like I said, one of the big reasons my play of the day here, the Sun -6. Why I like this. The Sun have only played, I believe, what one game? One game. They haven't played in like a week, so they've had a lot of time to shore up some things from that first game, and they're gonna be ready to roll. I'd even look at the Sun first half spread, but I'm going to take the Sun -6 here. I just think the Sparks, at some point, this traveling is going to catch up to them, and today is that day for Saturday, May 14th. So we're taking the Sun here, -6, much more well-rested. I think the overall better team as well, I believe, in my opinion, and I really don't think that's a hot take, considering they're the one of the favorites to win the WNBA title. So we're going the Sun here, -6, little bounce-back game, and we're thinking that the Sparks, so much traveling going on lately, are just going to take a step back, and I think the Sun win this game by 10+. So there we go. There's our only play for that game, but it is our play of the day. In the final game of today here on today's slate, we have the Chicago Sky headed on the road to the Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx plus 335 on the money line. I'm a big value guy, as you guys know. Over under 160.5. 60.5. I should get a t-shirt that just says value guy. Is anyone laughing out there? Who knows? All right, the Lynx here, plus 335 on the money line. I ain't taking that. I ain't taking that. The Lynx are lost. They're releasing key players. What's happening? What is going on there in the Twin Cities for my team? I have no idea what's happening. But defensively, the Lynx look just as lost, right? They're giving up 85.6 points per game, which is second to dead last in the WNBA. Offensively, they haven't scored over 76 points yet this season. So with how good the Sky's offense is, I don't see how the Lynx can stop them. I don't see how the Lynx can stop the Chicago Sky offense and keep this within a 10-point game. So I don't think the Lynx will score enough either to keep this game close. And I just think Chicago will cover the spread because of that. So the over-under, 160.5. You know, the Sky are probably going to score 85, 90 points. That would mean that, you know, can the Lynx score 70? You're looking for, right? 91, 70 would do it, right? 161. I'm not going to touch the total here. We're keeping it easy with the spreads here today on a bounce back day. We're taking the Sky -9. That's it. Sky -9, like I said, they're just better offensively. The Lynx are in shambles, and their defense is right up there to one of the worst things that's going on with the organization currently. Obviously, the offense is too, because you got to score points in the league, right? In a WNBA league here that you know, teams are scoring and scoring and scoring. You have to score points, and to not score over 76 points yet, I don't like that. Today, as they're going up against the Chicago Sky team, that is very good offensively. So there's our 4 plays. For today, we have 2 plays in the first game. We're taking the Storm money line, and we're taking the Storm +2 at home against the Mercury, and we're taking the Sun -6 Sparks. Road, tripping. They're road tripping, and they're about to be tripping here against the Sun. I think the Sun get it done at home, -6. The Sky and the Lynx, we're taking the Sky on the road, -9. Just better offensive team, and the Lynx just don't have the defense to slow the Sky team down here. So there we go. No totals. If you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Whoopin Bets. I might put together a totals parlay. I think that's a little tease here that I'm going to do for today, Saturday, May 14th. So again, we're up money despite the winless day yesterday. 0-5, -5.4 units. I'll own up to it. Obviously, those things are going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. If I won every single bet, this backdrop, this wall, diamonds. Diamond plated if I didn't lose one bet. So you're always going to lose bets, right? And as long as you can understand that, which I think most people can, we're going to be just fine. Again, on the year, +6.9 units. 15-11, ladies and gentlemen. That is not terrible. That is great. 15-11 +6.9 units. That is wonderful. But today is a new day. Forget yesterday. That's it. We're done talking about it, and let's win bets here today. We got 4 bets on the slate here today. Follow us on Twitter at Whoopin Bets, or follow the Kota Sports Gambling Network at Kota Cappers on Instagram and Twitter, www.kotasportscappers.com. Good money Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's win some bets. Peace.